Hey y'all, Badly Drawn Theater here. I've made a few silly videos about Cockygate, but this time around I wanted to talk about what was really behind it and why trademarking words is a bad idea. Trademarking words is a bad idea. There, done! Okay, no, wait, there's more. I'm not going to explain every detail about the Cockygate situation simply because it's ongoing, and others have explained it far better than I. Yeah, and there are many wonderful Twitter threads, blogs, and yes, YouTube videos on the subject. But here's a little background anyways. Suffice it to say, a self-published romance erotica author by the name of Felina Hopkins decided to trademark the word cocky, a word widely used in the genre, and went after some, but not all, authors who use the word in their title. This trademark overreach came to a head when author Bianca Summerland made everyone aware of what was going on through videos and on Twitter using the hashtag Cockygate. Popular blogger and author Jenny Trout also took notice, and together they spread the word about Cockygate to the romance writing community. It quickly spread to other writing communities as well. Refusing to back down, apologize, or make amends, Felina cried foul, claiming she was being bullied and that she was just protecting her brand. She also claimed that writers were trying to copy her by using the word in their titles, regardless of when and how they actually used it. However, online, authors began to support the other authors affected, sometimes with hilarious results. Lawyers and the Romance Writers of America also got involved, and thus the Cockygate Rebellion was in full swing. Because frankly, while you can copyright a series, and there are a lot of nuances in this one which are up for debate, you generally cannot copy a single common word. For example, let's look at the word dead. This word is going to mean something different for each person entertainment-wise. If you like paranormal romance, your first thought might be Charlene Harris and her Suki True Blood Dead series. If you're a horror fan like me, you think of the Evil Dead movies. TV fan, The Walking Dead, and so on. Some of these ideas might cross, for example, they all involve supernatural beings, but nobody who created these popular works tried to trademark the word dead, because frankly, that would just be stupid. Now, I don't think Miss Hopkins thought she was actually copywriting the entire word. I don't think she's stupid. I do think she's greedy. Felina tried to use the trademark by sending out cease and desist letters, but not to extremely popular, well-known authors or those who are backed by large publishing companies. Instead, she went after self-published romance authors like herself who dared to use the word cocky in their titles, and recently even filed a lawsuit to keep her trademark. In her mind, this was a way to weed out the competition. But in reality, that's just not the way the book world works. Writers don't want to compete with each other because they simply don't have to. In fact, when one author succeeds, it helps others. How? I'm glad you asked. Let me show you. Let's say a reader stumbles upon a book. They read it and quite like it. They may decide to read other books by the same author, and rightfully so, because, hey, they enjoyed the first one. But no reader ever decides to read only books by one author for the rest of their life. Mainly because you'd run out of books, and also that would be pretty damn boring. To think your readers would ever do so is pure conceit. The thing is, if someone reads a book they like, they will more than likely seek out other books in the same genre. That's great for all genre-based writers. For example, horror books today are pretty common, but a lot of that is due to the success of Stephen King. While he didn't invent horror, he did bring it to the mainstream, and readers who enjoyed his books sought out works by other horror authors. This happens in a lot of literary genres, and as a self-published writer, you are more likely to be on the receiving end of this than the giving one. So back to Cockygate. While common words can't normally be trademarked, the whole Cockygate affair has put both readers and writers on edge. In fact, some writers in indie publishing groups have had writers wonder aloud whether they should trademark words. They can't and they shouldn't. And some trademarks similar to Felina's attempt have met with immediate scrutiny online. There are a few things to learn from all this. First of all, that the writing community is more bonded than one can possibly imagine, and we seek to lift each other up rather than put each other down. But more importantly, that blowing out the candles of others isn't going to make yours shine any brighter. Threatening other authors to sell more of your books isn't a roadmap to success. Neither is trying to copyright a general word. Felina Hopkins might have just ended her career with this whole Cockygate fiasco. And you know what? She has no one to blame but herself. Whew.